Hi guys, hope everyone is doing really well today. Today's the Guess the Price. Been to Newark autojumble today. This, if I've loaded it correctly, should be video number 2, fingers crossed. Bought some interesting items. I tried to stick to mostly small stuff, but I didn't really succeed. I did buying some big items. Couldn't help myself. So before we get into this, I'll show you something I did buy. There was a lady who was selling these individual original Dremel, with all the Dremel boxes, like mandrels with the sandpaper 60 grit attached. So I got her to give me a big handful of those, plus a handful of the 60 grit spare discs. Super high quality, super rigid, not like the cheap flimsy ones what disintegrate every time you put them on. 25 quid. I was well pleased with that. That should do me. The amount of restorations I do, that'll last me the rest of my life at the minute. So yeah, well pleased with that. So that was good. Now these are the tools items I bought. So let's get into that. One of the first things I bought was this little Jaguar little spanner, and it's a Garrington. So I'm not sure if Jim needs this one. I think I paid £3 for this little Garrington spanner, because it's Jaguar. So I don't know if it's from like a Jaguar toolkit from a car, but if Jim wants that, you know, he can have it. The most expensive item on here, let's start with that one. I got this brass double mortise gauge. What you can obviously adjust the mortise into different sizes, and then you just rub it along and you got your mortise. I think this is a lovely item, really lovely. Really pleased. So the guy wanted £20 for that. We've got some of you in England might remember the Sunbeam cars. Well, this is an original from Wakefield Sunbeam oiler out of the car, and what's really cool is you can fill it up from the side with a little, you know, normally it's just like that, so it's kind of nice to have this like extra grippy sort of a thing, and it's got the original cap on the end. So this has come out of a Sunbeam car, probably from the 40s or something, 30s. So a nice little oiler. I was happy with that. And also we've got here a nice Joseph Lucas number 20 oiler as well, with the original cap. So I paid £45 for the three. After negotiation, he wanted 20, 25 is 65, and I got him down to 45 the lot, which I think is quite a lot of money, but I really do like that mortise gauge, so I was quite happy to pay that. The next item I bought was this massive Baco adjustable spanner made in Sweden. It's not quite the oldest, it's a 975, so it's probably from the 1950s. I've been buying these for my collection. I was paying £40 each. I asked the guy how much and he said £5, so I had to buy it. I had no choice, it wasn't my fault. I've got an excuse, so what can you do? So £5's an absolute bargain. Well pleased with that, super happy. The next thing we've got here is this rather cool sort of, I don't know if you can read the writing, it says Tyar, Sheffield, England. I thought this might have been like a vintage Stanley from the US when I first saw it, but a nice little screwdriver. That was £1. The guy asked £2. I still chipped him, couldn't help myself. We've got here a really nice, really lovely, the shape and the design, little hand vise. I just like the design of that. I just think it's really got nice angles with the facets and the, yeah, so that was £3. Happy with that. We got this shoemaker's kind of leather working pliers with the inbuilt hammer. I bought a pair of these last time. I seem to buy a pair of these every time. These, I don't know if you can read that. I can't quite make that out, but it's obviously English. I think it might be Manchester, I'm not sure. They were £1. I got 2 aluminium vintage King Dick ratchets. I paid £4 for the 2. That was £3, and this one, which is all gunked up, was £1. but that one's got a broad arrow on it, which is kind of cool. So I was quite pleased with that. Off the same guy which I bought the Baco £5 thingy, I got this Marples and Son, looks like a gouge for probably a lathe, super heavy duty, beautiful chisel. £3 he asked for that. I thought that was a bargain, so I had to buy that. The next item I bought was these padlocks. Now it was actually 2 lots. I think I paid £4 for 2 and £4 for 3, so I paid £8 the lot. The first one, there's only one with a key. The first one is a Warmeld or something. I don't know. Sheffield, England. I just like the look of that one. Kind of funky. Looks possibly 1967, 1968. Not too sure. We've got another little brass jobby here. It looks quite pitted on the hook. Not sure. It just says warranted, made in England. Little guy. So thought that was funky. I got another one of these Luff sort of electrical power company. I thought that was funky. I really like the look of that. I think my friend Matty gave me one of those, so thanks for that, Matty. And then we got this one, which came with this really cool tag and cool chain. I took it off because it kind of, but it's got a nice old wooden tag. It's got the key, works fine. Little funky padlock. So, yep. So £8, and then I think the nicest one with the colour is this red pheasant brand. The pheasant brand, I think. Secure level lever 2. But I just like the red on that. I thought it was quite nice. So £8 the lot. I thought that was quite cheap, quite a nice bargain. Now let's move on to the pièce de résistance of what I bought on Newark, which is the guess the price. Also put in the comments which is your favourite item. Is it one of these items or is it the guess the price item? For me, I really like the Mortise gauge quite a lot, and I like this pound screwdriver. I think that's the beauty as well. Put in the comments which is yours. Oh, and the sunbeam oil is kind of funky as well. All right, let's move on to the guess the price. So the most expensive item I actually bought was this brass and hardwood infill plane, sort of a jointer plane. And the reason why I bought it was because I loved this Cupid's bow sort of design. Is that a maker or just an owner? I think it's probably just an owner's mark. It's got, I'm not sure the maker on the blade, but it's a nice item, and the chap knew it was a nice item. The handle looks to be in quite good condition, and I like the brass peened sort of rivets, the screws. Looks in good order. It's got a little chip there, don't know if you can see, but nothing much. Looks like somebody's hit it from the back, probably with a hammer, maybe trying to dislodge something, and they've broken the cast and the ebony or the hardwood, and it's been re-glued back. But a nice item nonetheless. Lovely infill, really nice. The fact that the infill goes all the way to the back, feels lovely in the hand. Really like it, and especially the brass Cupid's sort of bow design. I think that just makes it, that really just makes it for me. So you guys will have to tell me what you guys think of this, if you like it or not. For me, I think it's a success. I like it quite a lot. Quite an unusual design, with the handle and the brass sort of lever holder, whatever it is. So yeah, so I paid big bucks for this, and this was my expensive item, but I thought it was quite nice, so I decided to go for it. You guys put in the comments, what do you think I paid for this infill plane? Looks to be about from the 1850s, 1880s, something like that. Nice example. All right, have a lovely day. Thanks for watching. If you have a favourite, put in the comments. All right, take care. Bye.